Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Codex After Dark. My name is Tim. This beautiful man over here is Sal the Slab Guy, and down below is the road manager himself, Dan the Kelly Art. Uncle Gary can't be with us tonight. He has other pressing matters to take care of, but he will be back with us right in the hot seat next week. Ladies and gentlemen, you know who we are. You know what we do. I'm going to give you 10 seconds worth of business, and then we are going to get right into this. Make sure to head over
Mhm.
to all the socials. We have them all, and Sal's going to let you know all about that at the Codex Station for all your Codex needs. I got my wires crossed. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Make sure to hit the like, share, subscribe, and follow on your favorite social media platforms at the Codex Station. What does Uncle Gary always say?
We got all the socials, and we want to give them to you.
There you go. And
Go on your
speaking,
computer and type in code X until we come up.
yes, exactly. And while you're doing that, head over to our website to get some merch, meet the team, and so much more. Head over to thecodexstation.com for all your Codex needs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, business is out of the way. It is time to do some pulls and back issues, and Sal has a wonderful showcase for us tonight. Sit back, relax, and let's do this. Sal, why don't you go ahead and get this party started with some beautiful DC polls this week.
All right, so just DC. We're not going to run through the whole thing. We're going to
If you
pull
want to run
around.
through them, go ahead. Let's run through the whole thing.
Hey, man, you're in charge. You're the man in charge right now. So let's start with DC, and I'm going to start off with Birds of Prey Uncovered, #1.
Oh,
Is this a mini series or an ongoing one?
I think it's going to be a mini. Oh, and there's a back. The back. It's a wraparound cover.
nice
Which I did
wraparound.
not- Which I did not know.
Oh,
There
he
you go.
opened it up all the way. It's not getting a 9.8 now.
Uh-oh.
It may, because it's a heavy cardstock, so it just may. I'm going to save that one for last because that was a cool cover. I picked up the Batman Year 1 Part 2 reprint. Even though I actually do own this issue, I went ahead and got the facsimile cover.
That's great to throw on your coffee table and read.
That's right. That's right. Next up is Detective Comics number 1079.
I
The B
almost
cover.
got that today.
Was this the B cover? Actually, this is a C cover. I'm sorry. It's a C cover.
Wow.
Little Batman chained up if you're into that. Next
Little
is
bat bondage.
little Bat Bondage. Batman Santa Claus, Silent Night #2.
Oh, nice.
I missed out on #1, and both of the shops didn't have it, so I have to wait to get a second print or something on that. Oh, how did you sneak into that pile? Let's get out of there. This is Batman Robin issue #4.
Oh, who
Pretty
did the
cool.
cover art for that?
Finch, it looks like,
Wow, that's great.
because that's his signature all the way down here in the bottom.
Nice.
Finch. I don't know if you can see that, but there you go. All right. Next up is Batman Gargoyle of Gotham, Black Label.
Is
Number
that issue 2?
Is issue #2.
Wow. That's great.
And now for my pick of the week, because I just love this cover, is Green Lantern #6, the Christmas cover.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So what's this a
wow.
homage to? Which one is this a homage to?
Oh, number 48.
Is it 48?
40. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right, we'll look that up. But
I
that's
don't know.
It is the homage to 49.
49.
49. Yep, there you go. Awesome. Yep.
Wow.
And you find out a little bit more why about why Hal is earthbound and all that good stuff, but not too much more. But you get a little more backstory about stuff. So
That's
definitely check it out.
wonderful.
That is it for my DC.
Okay. All right. If you want to run through independent Marvel, go for it. Let's keep
I
the train rolling.
I do not have any independent, so I will jump into Marvel.
Okay.
But I want to save that one in that order because I was trying to do that. I picked up White Widow #2.
Oh, what a nice cover.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Picked up Marvel Zombies #3. Little Luke Cage, Hawkeye, and Black Widow action there.
Now, is that a variant cover?
This is this is the B cover.
Wow, that's wonderful.
All right, I got my X-Men red. Number
Ooh,
18.
that's great. And we're coming to the conclusion of Fall of X too, right?
Yes, that
Yeah.
is correct. So I'm really digging the gang war thing, so I decided to pick up the offshoots. So I have Luke Cage Gang War 1 and
Nice.
Luke Cage Gang War number 2.
Nice. The mayor
And
himself.
yep, and to keep the ball rolling, I picked up this Daredevil number 1
Ooh,
Gang War with Lady Daredevil on that.
that's great.
Picked up Miles Morales number 13 because it's also part of that.
Wow, they're bringing everybody in for this.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
like
So
all the street
that's
level
why I
here.
like that. That kind of leads to this nice, Amazing Spider-Man number 39 book, which I did pay a little bit extra for, but it's the foily cover goodness.
That's great. The Gleason.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, in that book, Spider-Man has that team of Miles Morales, Lady Elektra, She-Hulk, and I forget who else. But they're taking back parts of New York, and they're starting with just like the park area 1st,
Mhm.
and because all the mob heads are trying to like scavenge as much territory as they can, and it has one of the classic Spider-Man's. I think it's going to be one of his classic moments because he just comes out of Mayor Cage's office and he's leaving. He's like make sure that we're not interrupted. And he turns to Spider-Man. He goes, "Okay, I'll make sure the police stay off of you." He goes, "No, make sure the police stay off my team." And then he shows up at the park and he has his whole team with him right there. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be pretty badass. But
Wow.
in that issue, they kind of take care of what they needed to do, but then they go off on their separate ways,
Mhm.
and that's where all these offshoots are coming from.
Oh, wow. Okay. So
And
you
last but not, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, just to put my thought in there, you've got the main storyline in Amazing
Mhm.
Spider-Man, and all these others are the offshoots, and then it's all leading back into the main
Amazing.
storyline again.
Yes, correct.
Wow. Okay.
Correct.
All right. I'm getting
All
more
right.
excited about checking Spider-Man out again.
Yeah. All right. So next up is Dark X-Men number 5.
Nice.
That's
little
lies,
Alan
Tim. You
Pryor.
are not at all excited about checking out Spider-Man.
Do what?
I said that's a bold-faced lie.
It absolutely is. So yeah.
Spider-Man.
Sorry.
He's
I got called
he's
out.
he's just pulling your leg, folks. He just,
I
he's gonna
love
be on the phone.
Spider-Man.
He's gonna be on the phone with Zeb tonight, being, I know, I didn't like your book. I don't know why.
I tried, buddy. I tried to push it. I can't help you any more than this. Quit
Can't help it
calling me.
anymore. You got to throw me a bone here. Throw me a bone here. So anyhow, that's my books. No independence, just
Okay.
Marvel and DC.
All right. I will go ahead and go next and show you some awesome stuff. Now, guys, I don't know the issue title for this. I just know it's art germ and it's foil and it's Starfire. And it's pretty awesome. So if either one of you know what the issue number is, let me know.
It should say, if it's not on the cover, it should print it on the back of it.
It is not.
Yeah.
I was being lazy and got called out again, ladies and
it's got to
gentlemen.
be either the new issue of Titans or the Beast Boy crossover.
This is
What's it
Tales
called?
of the Titans number 1.
Yeah, Tales of the Titans.
See, there you go.
Yeah,
I think it's Tales of the Titans number 1.
Oh,
Yeah,
thanks, Cal. That's
sounds
wonderful. Right. Yeah, right on. Awesome. Foily goodness.
Right. You're welcome.
Yeah.
And I love the foily goodness.
I do too. I thought of you as soon as I grabbed that. My son pointed this one out to me. This is Void Rivals number 4. The series is since over, but the story I think is going to continue. But this cover is pretty damn awesome. This is second printing, issue number 4 with Shockwave.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
Check
pretty
out
cool.
the rack on him.
Yeah, and he's got a gun for a hand, and he's holding a gun of himself.
Yep.
Yeah.
A gun of himself, yeah.
A gun of himself. Yeah, that's wonderful. So there you go.
That sounds like something Shockwave would do.
When I was a kid, my dad, for whatever reason, never had any collectibles or anything like that. But for whatever reason, he had a Shockwave action figure. And I just remember that. So this brings back a lot of childhood memories. Let's see here.
So
Next.
How does he pick up something with his left hand?
That's
He
that's a,
doesn't.
he
Short answer, he doesn't.
I mean, it's
here.
always fun as a kid when you have a toy that, it's like, I got a toy robot with a hand that has a gun. And what does it do? Oh, it transforms into a gun that I can hold. Like,
Oh, that's amazing.
yeah,
Dan, here's issue number 3 of Transformers.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
let me know after you read that.
I'm going to read it tomorrow. Sunday is my reading day. It's the day of rest and the day of enjoyment, and comics are first on my list.
So, ladies and gentlemen, do not disturb Tim tomorrow. He'll be reading comics.
Nope, the
His
phone will be
on
off.
Do Not Disturb.
That is correct. I got some awesome gory goodness here. Marvel Zombies issue number 2 with that beautiful
Oh, nice.
cover.
Yep, that's a good one.
I love it. So this is filling in the gap, right? I didn't have issue 2. Issue 3 is already out, which I'll be showing here in a second. But I grabbed that because I needed it. And then issue 3, Sal, you had the C cover or the B cover?
For
Issue 3 of Marvel Zombies.
hold on. I had the C cover. No,
Okay.
excuse me, B cover.
Perfect.
B
I
cover.
got the A cover.
Oh,
Yeah.
The Peach Momoko does a story in this, and I'm very curious to read it because she's going to be doing Ultimate X-Men in the new Ultimates universe.
Man.
So, yeah, that's something definitely to check out. Got a couple more here. Got She-Hulk number 2.
There you go.
Yeah, very good. One of my favorite series with Marvel right now.
And you haven't read that one yet either?
No, not yet. I'm going to read it tomorrow, too. And then I got Moon Knight number 30. I got some catching up to do on Moon Knight. I think this is the last issue, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is.
So I got this, and I got this awesome, wow, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H cover. Check this out.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty
like that.
sweet. I do too. Very
simplistic. To the point.
Yeah, right. It's perfect. So as soon as I saw it, I had to have it. And Sal, it looks minty fresh.
I love that.
So that might have to get a
slabbable, huh?
Get a nice slab. And that is all I have for pulls for this week, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
All right. Dan, finish us off, man. What do you got for pulls this week?
All right. Well, I've got
as he cracks a beer.
Oh, it's a cherry Coke, but the beer will
ladies and gentlemen, it's not a cherry Coke.
Let the image go.
The beer will be for the Christmas episode.
Perfect.
So yeah, I got a big stack of books because I wasn't able to be on last week. So we'll start off with Shazam number 6.
Shazam!
Nice.
I've been loving this series. I don't know how Dan Mora is drawing every month this book and the world's finest DC or the world's finest Superman Batman book, and he's doing like covers all over the place for DC.
Well, Mark Waid's writing both of those.
Yeah, and his artwork looks fantastic too. I don't know how he's doing it all.
Wow.
There's not many of the modern artists that you see do that. You know, like the old school guys like Bagley, used to be able to do that. Byrne used to be able to do it, but these guys now, it seems like, they'll do 3 issues in a row and it's like, I need a break to catch up.
I gotta stop.
All hell Bagley.
That's right.
All hell Bagley.
I got these sketch cover facsimile for the Batman 404.
Nice.
I went a little crazy reserving sketch covers on Comic Hub, and then it was in my box, and I looked at it, and I was like, "What the hell am I going to draw? I don't know. I have any idea what I'm going to draw on this. Obviously, something Batman related, but I was like, the logo takes up half the cover, so I have no idea what I'm going to draw on it. But
Batman in a stealth suit. Can't see it. Done.
Yeah. Well,
Batman in a stealth suit fighting Invisible Woman in a multi-universal crossover.
But
No. Okay.
I got about 4 Batman sketch covers. Speaking of Batman, got 140.
Nice.
And Titans Beast World number 2. I've not read this yet. I've read the first issue, which was really good. There's a great line that Raven has in it, where Beast Boy's saying, like, I think I have an idea for something, and he, Batman looks at him and kind of condescends into him. He's like, well, let us all know, Beast Boy, and kind of puts the emphasis on that. And Raven steps in. She's like, you don't have to talk to him. She's like, you can respect him. I forget what is exactly she says, but she says, like, I could see into his mind and I see what his plan is, and it takes a huge amount of sacrifice, but it could work. You don't have to talk down to him like he's like a child. He's not one of your Robins.
Wow.
Like, oh, damn. Mic drop on bats. And then she says it with Nightwing standing right there, too.
Wow. That's wonderful.
I love that they finally have Beast Boy and Raven as a couple. Like, it's been long enough. It's been 4 decades. They finally made it happen.
Yeah. Long time coming.
Yeah. Wesley Dodge, the Sandman #3.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
And said, I've been digging the story on it. I feel like the artwork, they could have gotten a different artist to do it because I feel like it doesn't really fit the art doesn't fit the tone of the story.
Mm-hmm.
But there may be a review in the future when that miniseries concludes.
Nice.
Awesome.
That's called a tease, everybody.
Foreshadowing.
Got World's Finest Teen Titans #6.
Ooh, that's a cool great cover.
This is the C cover.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
On the nice card stock, which it's another one Mark Waid is writing. Because I like DC's idea now. Like, hey, let's just have Mark Waid write half of our line. Cool. Yeah.
And then Williamson the other half.
Yes, exactly. Green Lantern #6.
Oh.
Detective Comics #1079 with this fantastic cover.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put it back in favor of the one I picked up.
I got the
both of them are great.
Yeah. I got the Batman 428, kind of a facsimile, kind of a new thing. The Robin Lives.
Nice.
So for anyone out there that doesn't know, it was a real famous thing that when they did this storyline originally in the 80s, a lot of people did not like the new Robin, Jason Todd.
Mm.
After they did Crisis on Infinite Earths, they drastically changed his character because originally he was really just a clone of Dick Grayson. He had the same basic backstory. He had the same personality. The only difference was he had like red hair, and then he dyed it black to look like Dick Grayson. And after Crisis, they changed his personality, and a lot of people gave him new backstory on this. A lot of fans did not like him. So they decided, well, we're going to do this thing, and we're going to have people call in, and they're going to vote on whether he lives or dies. And the fan vote went that he dies, but they had they had alternate art already done for if he lives. So they're printing this with the alternate art because it's about the second half of the issue. So they have this for the
wow.
Like this is what the issue would have been if they had voted for him to live. And they like brought the the original art back that they found and restored it as and got it as good as they could for putting it in. So I'm excited to read that.
Nice.
And I also got the sketch cover for it.
Draw the crowbar. Draw the crowbar.
Yes.
Again, I don't know what to do on it, and I originally had put it back, and then I was like, you know what? Give it to me. Like Jamie's a big Red Hood fan; he might have an idea of what to do for it.
Take a picture of me, then take a picture of me with the boy in the crowbar.
And then just one with the crowbar.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just draw it with the crowbar, and then I'll draw like a little bomb underneath of it.
Oh wow!
Or like Batman running with the bomb, like the old
old Adam
episode.
West. Yeah.
Except I'll have Joker running with it.
Oh wow!
That's messed up. That's it for DC. For indies, I got a few. I got also got Transformers #3.
Yes,
which was really good. I got I don't read this series. I just picked it up again because it's a blank sketch cover for Street Fighter #1.
Oh,
I had an idea. I think I'm going to draw Cammy on I had an idea for a Cammy thing to draw on the cover of it. That's what the real cover looks like.
Wow.
But yeah, so that's going to be added to the pile of sketch covers I have to do. You got Radiant Black #27.
Nice. I saw that at the shop today. Almost grabbed that too.
And 27.5.
Oh, that's right. They've got the split story going.
Yeah,
right
so
now.
for anyone that hasn't been reading it, the series started off with one character that has this radiant black power, and then after I forget how many, it's like 4 or 5 issues, something happened, and his best friend, he got hurt, and his best friend got the suit or got the power, and then he had it for a long time until the original one came back, and then they were kind of splitting it, going back and forth on it, and so they're doing this the storyline now where it's like, okay, you have to choose who's going to keep it. Like, it can only be one of you, and it permanently has to be one of you. So they're doing 2 of the same issue every month during the storyline, where one of them is character A that he took the suit, and the other one is character B where he took the suit, and showing how differently the same situation and everything would go depending on which one of them has the suit. And then whenever the storyline ends, it'll be permanently like which one of them has it.
Wow.
Well, permanently, because it's comics. So
right.
And then getting into Marvel, I got Immortal Thor #5.
Ooh.
With the Thor core.
Nice.
He wanted to pick up the Howard the Duck issue, but
yeah, Sal wanted me to. I was like, "That's your boy there." I also got the Moon Knight #30.
Nice.
Which I'm very sad this book is coming to an end, because I think that's the best book that Marvel's been putting out consistently since the last Daredevil series ended.
I agree with that. McKay has been doing a phenomenal job writing that, and I'm curious to see where he's going to take it after that, because I know he's not done.
And when they were doing Zdarsky was doing the previous Daredevil series, like, for me, like, that was top Marvel, but Moon Knight was like just like a hair, literally like a hair under it, because they were both fantastic.
Yeah, they're great.
And I'm glad that they kind of staggered them, where the Daredevil one ended like 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah.
So Moon Knight's been able to like kind of have the spotlight since then.
Yeah.
I got Captain America #4. The first 3 issues of this series have been really good. The Thunderbolts #1.
Yeah, that's a good one. Have you read that one yet?
I did read it. I thought it was pretty decent. I don't, money, as always, is kind of tight with me, so I don't know if I'm going to continue picking up the series, but I wanted to get the first issue just to see.
Okay.
Nice.
Then the last new book I got is Daredevil #4.
I read that. I really enjoyed it. I like where Daredevil's going right now. It is very different than Zdarsky, but it's still holding. It's holding my attention.
Yeah, me too. I'm enjoying it. When the series started, he had kind of lost his memory and stuff, but I'm glad that they didn't make that a long-term ongoing thing, that it was real quick. Like, all right, he's got his memory back, so he knows who he is, he knows his past and all that, but he's already on this other kind of path, so we're just going to continue with that.
Yeah. Sal, are you reading Daredevil right now?
I am, but I'm not caught up. I'm getting my Moon Knight, Daredevil books and stuff like that from HCC. I'm getting a nice big pool next week, like Monday or Tuesday. I'm gonna have. I think I got 2 boxes coming from them.
I got a small package coming from them. I got all my invoices paid up and all that stuff, so hopefully I'll get something next week too.
Yep, absolutely.
I debated on picking up the second issue of the new Punisher series, but as a Frank Castle fan, like, I just couldn't do it.
I understand that.
Like, I'm tempted. I was tempted to like give it the first storyline, but then I was just like, I'm gonna give it the first storyline, and then I'm just gonna, like, I already know I'm gonna stop. It's not Frank. It's this character that he's not the Punisher.
Yeah.
So they can call him that if they want,
but they want him to be.
Yeah, well, I want to be able to wave a magic wand and turn $1 bills into $100 bills, but like the Rolling Stones said, you can't always get what you want.
That's right, but sometimes
you get what you need.
There you go.
He's not Frank Castle. We all know that Frank Castle has not gone away forever. We all know he's too popular of a character, and that he will be back.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah. When the new Daredevil series comes out on Disney Plus,
yes,
it's all but confirmed that Punisher's going to be in it. So
I
there's
just want to
that.
see Frank come back and just shoot this guy in the face and be like, "Yep, I'm back."
Wow.
And then
All
just
right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get into some awesome back issues. But before we do that, Sal, why don't you let everybody know about our sponsor for this week's episode?
All right. Well, our sponsor for tonight's episode is none other than WGG. You go over there to WGG and get a nice, good, clean energy drink. And if you use the keyword code -X at checkout, you will save 10% on this order. On that order, it is a nice energy drink. There's no bad aftertaste. There's no jitters. There's no crash. It's one of the best ones on the market. None of that garbage stuff that you get. Energy drinks are right there right now. It is 100 times better than that. I like the fruit punch one. I used to like the Monkey Madness one, but unfortunately they canceled that one and moved on. I was very upset about that, but
It's always the best stuff that they
that they
stop
cancel
making.
out,
Yeah.
that they stopped making.
well, Sal
But
like to mix that one with something other than water.
yes, I have, and it was
Kool-Aid,
delicious.
right?
No,
Yes.
no. It's after dark, Tim. I think we can actually.
It was adult
that's
Kool-Aid.
It was adult beverage.
It's too spicy. Too spicy. You can't have it.
Okay, all right, very good. Hey, yeah, folks, go on over to WGG, check them out. Use the word code -X at checkout, save 10%.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get into some back issues. Dan, I know you have got a bunch of back issues to show today. Sal, you have no back issues, but you are covering our showcase tonight.
I will try to step into Gary's shoes and do my best.
Fantastic. Well, Dan, I'm going to go ahead and show my stuff first and then let you take the tail end of back issues. So I went to Nirvana Comics here in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's the exclusive place I get my comics from, all the polls and everything from Nirvana in Knoxville. If you have not been in there yet, go check it out. But check out some of this stuff. So half of this is a stack that my buddy Ian got for me a couple of weeks ago that I was able to pick up. I think he got them on Black Friday. And then the other half is stuff that I got today. So first off, here's a trade that I picked up. This is Thunderbolts Classic. This one my buddy Ian got me. This is volume 2.
Nice.
Yeah, and this has issues 6 through 14 plus Heroes for Hire number 7.
Is that
nice?
Is that Bagley art?
Is that Bagley art?
Yes.
All hail Bagley.
Absolutely is. I want to get into old Thunderbolts, so I'm pretty excited about this.
Oh, it was such
Definitely,
a good
they were
series.
great. Yeah.
I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed that Marvel's doing the Thunderbolts movie, and it's so far removed from
No
what the
Baron
original
Zemo.
concept. It's not what the original concept of the book was. And
Yeah,
Actually, he
Very
might be in that one. I
Think
thought
so?
he was going to be. Yeah,
Hmm.
I think he might be in that one.
who?
Well, Baron
Baron
Zemo.
Zemo.
Well, they already said, like, when they released the cast picture and they're like, here's the characters, and people were like, what about this guy? What about this guy? They said right away, like, look, this isn't everybody that's going to be in the movie, and not all of them are going to. Basically, they were like, not all of them are going to survive.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I think
I think they said like they're not all going to be on the team at the end. I forget how they phrased it, but this isn't everyone.
Well, let me show you these other trades I got here. This is X-Men Age of Apocalypse Prelude.
Ooh,
nice. Yep.
Another Black Friday deal. Yeah,
so that's the Legion Quest storyline?
Yes.
I believe so. Yeah, it's got X Factor 108 and 109, Uncanny X-Men 319 through 321, X-Men 38 through 41, Cable number 20, and the Age of Apocalypse Ashcan edition.
Nice.
You said 321, right?
Yes. Yeah, and it's got Legion on the back. So
yeah, because they did a storyline that led up to it called Legion Quest that went through a couple of the books. I think it was 4 parts. So
yeah, so you've got some issues before that, and then you've got everything that leads right up to it.
Right.
Yeah, so it's probably one of those things where it's like, well, we'll have this one issue, and we had 2 panels on the last page.
Yeah.
And it kind of teased that, so we'll throw that in so we can make the book twice as thick and charge $10 more.
Exactly, but I got it for $5.
Hey, that's a great price.
Here's another
That
one
is.
that all of you have talked about before, and I never really read, so I want to get into it. Volume 2 is what I have. This is Extreme X-Men Volume 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
That's cool.
I'm incredibly excited to get into this. And this, I don't know what, issues 10 through 18 is what's in here. So
Nice.
yeah,
Very good.
super excited for that. And then this is one my son picked out. I've got the single issues, but he picked this out because the cover looked cool, and we did a review on this. Sonny and I did on the podcast this past Thursday.
Nice.
Oh.
That's such a good book.
Yes.
Awesome.
I loved it. I thought it was great. Spoiler alert, Sonny gave it a 10. I gave it a 10. This is absolutely fantastic. It is a must read. Scott Snyder, Francis Manipul, they do a phenomenal job.
Okay.
So that's what I got for trades. I got some grab bags here. I'm going to save those till the end. I've got 2 of them. But let me get into some back issues here. So all these are ones that I needed. Got X-Men Unlimited #2.
That's
Tim,
a cool cover.
every comic is a book that we need.
That is true, but
We
some
need
of them
all the
are
comics.
doubles, and
That's
the
a
doubles
good
are usually
issue.
better.
That's a good one. When we did the episode of Magneto, that was one of the books that kind of made my
That's
recommended
right.
reading for him.
That's
Yeah, it
right.
did.
Yeah. So look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm following the recommended reading list from Comic Character of the Week, and I picked it up. I'm going to read it. So there
That
you
is
go.
a great book that shows the backstory of Magneto after Auschwitz before he became Magneto.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Issue number 4 of the 4-issue miniseries for Gambit.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah. Got some astonishing X-Men that I needed. I needed issue number 2.
Very good.
Awesome.
And I got a better copy of issue number 1.
Yeah.
I love this cover.
It
I
is.
got
That's
that.
very cool.
I think mine that I have that is autographed.
Really? That is
Ooh.
amazing.
I think I got it autographed by Lobdell, or Lobdell,
Ooh.
however you say his name.
This one, let me know if you guys remember this. Pizza Hut put out some comic books for X-Men.
And
right
the
before-
videos.
Yeah, the VHSs, and they had comic books too. Well, my buddy Ian was able to snag one for me, and this is issue number 2.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
That is a great grab right there. These are incredibly difficult to find in any sort of nice grade. So yeah, awesome. Love
Was that an original story that they did, or did they reprint something?
Unknown. I think they might be original stories because it's Wolverine and Jubilee skyjacked by Sauron, and Sabretooth hang on for the flight of their lives. They're real thin, real short.
Nice.
So yeah.
Okay.
Next we have beautiful Silvestri art. This is Wolverine number 34.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then I got some other things here. Dan, Sal, you guys might know more about this. Well, you will know more about this than I do. I don't know anything about it. X-Men Forever. Do you know the title?
Yeah, that was the one when they brought Claremont back, and it was like, and they let him write because when he left, the last year or 2 that he was on the book, they kind of took the plotting away from him and gave it to Portasio and Jim Lee, and he essentially just ended up scripting it. And when they launched the self-titled X-Men book, it was essentially, all right, he's just scripting it until he left. So when they brought him back to do that book, it was, all right, this is like an alternate universe thing of what he would have done if he had stayed writing the book. Now, it's not exactly that, because since it was an alternate universe thing, they let him get away with, like killing some characters and doing some stuff that he would never have been able to do in it. But I know some of the stuff he wanted to do, like he was going to make Gambit the third Summers brother, and
Really? Do you know how many issues it went?
It was not, I don't know exactly, but I know it wasn't super, super long.
Okay. Well, I'll show you what I have. We'll count down. So I have issue 15.
Nice.
Okay.
And I think Tom Grummett was the artist.
Yes. Yeah, Claremont.
Is that volume 1 or volume 2?
Oh, that's a very good question. I am unsure, Sal. I think it's volume 1.
Let me check.
Okay.
I could be wrong. I'll run through them. We have number 14, Good
That's volume
Girls
2.
Gone Bad. Okay,
It's
so
volume 2.
okay, all right. Then we have number 13,
Nice.
and finally number 12 with some Black Widow there.
Black Widow action.
Yeah. Then we got Professor Xavier and the X-Men. This is when they did 99 centers, and I think I paid that much for it. This is first issue spectacular.
Oh, that's a good cover.
Got some
That's
dark
good.
X-Men here. Quite a bit of them, actually. Oh, let me show this one real quick. More Astonishing X-Men, number 3. Great
Nice.
cover. Yeah. Now we go into Dark X-Men. This is 5, 4, 3. What is that? Is that 2? I think so. Yeah. Yes. So I'm missing issue 1. Nope, it's right here. Okay, so I got the whole run. Issue 1, Dark X-Men, number 1.
Nice.
Nice.
Very good.
Number 2.
Oh yeah, that was right after the Siege storyline, right?
Number
Yep.
3.
I don't
Number
see
4.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And number 5.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, that's
Right on.
cool.
That's
Nice score.
wonderful. Yeah. This is the last of the X-Men. This is X-Men Declassified. Just thought the cover was really cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. I like that.
Now let's get into some G.I. Joe. Okay, we're going to go kind of all over the place. So the farther along you get in G.I. Joe, the lower the print run goes. And and toward the end, it becomes G.I. Joe starring Snake Eyes, right?
Yeah.
Snake Eyes had the top billing. So this is G.I. Joe number 135. And this came with a G.I. Joe trading card.
Nice.
Not too shabby.
Yeah.
Scarlett's costume over here. Yeah, that's not that good. But anyways,
Yeah, that's when Andrew Wildman was drawing the book because he was also
Yes.
the artist on the Transformers book for like the last 15, 20 issues.
That's right.
outside of a couple fill-ins.
Yeah. Stand by, guys. I got to check something really quick, but keep going. I'll be right back.
No worries. Dan, enjoy this. This is G.I. Joe issue 103, which I think has one of Storm
Oh yeah,
Shadow's.
that's great. That's Mark Bright when he was drawing it.
Yeah, and check that out. Newsstand.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was right around the time that they like Snake Eyes got his face fixed, and then it was messed up again. And they revealed what his face looked like. He got a new costume. They got rid of him. They like killed off a bunch of Joes right around then.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. This around this time is when they really got dark and started killing off major characters.
Yeah. They got rid of like
Apologies.
Doc.
No, you're good. You're good.
Quick Kick, like
a Breaker, I think was killed. Dial Tone.
Yeah,
Lifeline.
It was brutal the way that they did it too.
Yeah.
Bone cord.
Yes, exactly. And Cobra wasn't without their losses too. They lost some pretty heavy hitters during this time frame. Well,
but it was clear that Hasbro was like, get rid of these so we can bring the new line in.
Yeah, kill these guys off. Well, here is more G.I. Joe. This is a beautiful cover with Destro and the Baroness. This is when Destro was a good guy, or halfway there. Issue number 120, when he was in the gold armor.
Nice.
Yeah. And then we have issue number 141. This is getting way towards the end. G.I. Joe Volume 1 went to 155. So we're starting to get toward the bottom of that. What is that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, somebody peeking at you if you guys can't see what that is.
Oh, that's the what Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow do, their ninja clan, the Arasha Cage, if I'm saying it right.
Arusaki or whatever it is.
Yeah, their ninja clan, they would have a thing that they did called the that would put them in like a mind trance type of thing, and it was that they would do that and look through the one eye into the other, and it would put them, it was something that they could do to like focus their minds and yeah, so that's what
this is also guest starring Transformers.
Yeah. That's That's when Marvel had done
That's
this, the Transformers Generation 2 by that point, and they had like Megatron was like transformed into a tank,
He was
and
a
he was
tank.
like,
Yeah.
and he was like green and brown camouflage, and
Yep. Oh yeah.
ill-conceived.
Speaking of Transformers, I got another issue that I need. Way back over the summer, I got a bunch of G1 Transformers issues from Wes, a large portion of them. But I didn't have issue 9, so I got that.
Oh,
First
nice.
appearance of Circuit Breaker.
Circuit Breaker, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
And
cool.
check out Starscream's helmet.
Yeah, there was a lot of miscoloring back
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 volume 1 issues that I only paid $3.99 for, and I thought that was a pretty good deal. Used to have these before, lost them through divorce and all that stuff, but now I'm going to work on them, even though I hate the entire volume. But this is issue number 35 of Moon Knight.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then we have 34. I love this Sikowitz cover.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that is awesome.
That is classic. Ladies and gentlemen, the stories are not that great, in my opinion. Other people think that they're fantastic. I disagree. But it's good to have them back in my collection again, because I used to have the whole run.
Well, if you're a Bill Sienkiewicz fan, that's an important series to get to, because that's when that's when he really started changing his art style from being because before that he had been like a typical comic artist. He'd been compared to Neil Adams a lot, and it's on Moon Knight when he really started experimenting and changing stuff before he got to New Mutants,
like doing expressionism and things like that. Yeah, that helped craft his style that you see today. Here is issue 32. I love this cover, by the way.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah,
it's great.
That is pretty wicked.
Yeah. Then we have issue number 11. This is early Sikowitz, so this will give you an example, like what Dan was talking about.
Yeah.
More comic stylized. And then we have issue 4 of Moon Knight right here. Yeah, and that is also a Sikowitz cover. Now, Sal, this one's for you. Check this out.
Send it on over then.
Well, no.
No,
you said that's what I think is the best Moon Knight costume too. Where it doesn't have like all the gold stuff on it. It doesn't have like, some of it's black with like white body armor. Like, no, it's just all straight white costume. And then the way they would draw the hood where his face would be like all covered in shadow.
Yep. Okay. Dynamic Forces also has the original bill of sale. This is the Adventures of Superman number 500. Has 5 signatures on it.
Ooh.
I have only seen one other one. Now there's apparently 10,000 out in the world. But I've only seen one other one, and I got it for my brother years ago. He still has it, but I saw this at Nirvana today and I had to have it. So I got it. It is signed by John Bogdanove, Brett Breeding, Tom Grummett, Jackson Geiss, and Dan Jurgens.
Oh,
nice.
Very cool. Is that the poly bag that they signed?
Yeah, they signed it on the poly bag.
Nice.
So what I'm gonna do is get one of those like what
top loaders.
Yeah, a nice hefty one that I can hang on the wall.
Oh, where is it?
You got it, Sal. You know what
I know what you need. I'll dig it out later.
Yes, yeah. But as soon as I saw it, I had to pick it up. 5 signatures, absolutely gorgeous, and it is number 5,115 out of 10,000. And you can tell that some of the ink was starting to run out, so they were getting tired.
Well, it's probably it's also too because it's not easy writing on that the plastic that's on that bag.
That's right. And either all 5 of them had to be sitting there doing this together with 10,000 books and a cup of coffee, or they just had them do it one at a time. But Sal,
Tim,
Dan,
this is what you need. This is what you need. This is a display cover that actually just kind of pops.
Here, let me put you up front real quick.
Yeah. There we go. Ready?
Oh, hang on a second. This is not doing what I want it to.
Okay. Come on, Restream. Work with us here.
Lord Almighty, I love Restream.
There we go. There we go. Here we go. Almost there. Okay.
Nope,
So
it's not going to move you. So there we
okay.
go.
All right. So anyhow, this is a display thing, and it's like kind of like
Yep.
a hard plastic, and it just kind of clips in. You have the book in here,
Yes.
and you just kind of click it together, and it's got a little picture hook in the back, and there you go. Bob's
That's
your
perfect. Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. That is exactly what I need. All right, last book. So, Sal, this is one I'm going to send to you,
All
or
right.
I'm going to have it pressed here, but it is going to get sent to you eventually because I want this puppy encapsulated. It
Okay.
has some surface damage. It has a lot of bends and crinkles, but most of it is not color breaking. There's a lot of color breaking stuff on here, especially on the spine, but it's signed. And it's awesome. This is classic G.I. Joe issue. And I've been wanting to have this for a long, long time, and I was able to get it today. Did this through trade, by the way. So G.I. Joe number 21, first printing.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
Yes.
Signed,
Signed by Larry
by-
Hama.
That is correct.
And he drew the issue too, I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I believe so.
So this is a silent issue, right? There's
Yeah.
no bubble. There's no speech bubbles in it whatsoever.
That's right.
The whole one is silent.
Yep.
And they
it's the
did
first
reprint
print.
it. They did reprint it later
Yeah.
because there was it wasn't Marvel that reprinted it. It was one of the companies that had it, the
Mhm.
property afterwards, and they reprinted it because there was a mistake in the coloring in one panel that Larry Hama didn't like because he felt like it changed a part of the story because it wasn't clear what this thing was. So he got him to reprint it later just to fix that.
Well, right there, Sal, you guys can see all
Yeah.
those spine ticks
breaks.
and that damage. Yeah.
Mhm.
And you can see where it's kind of bent and things like that right there, especially down by his feet. Needs a lot of love, needs a lot of work, and I need a presser that can get those things out and smooth it out.
All right.
I
Well,
think between the three of us, we know somebody.
okay.
Yeah,
Did
that's
you know?
great.
I heard today that there is a defect that CGC calls pebbling.
Yes, I saw that on Facebook. I think we were looking at the
Yep.
same thing.
We were probably looking at the same thing, and it was when
Mhm.
it's when actually it's like something gets on top of the book and it gets pressed into it.
Yep.
That type of thing.
Improper pressing.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, like a foreign object or something like that gets on.
Yeah. Okay. Last two things. Got these at Nirvana also. Now, my son got one, and you guys saw his books off air. But in these, one in every four, they're $10 grab bags. They have 12 books randomized for Marvel, DC, and Indies, and possibly a $25 gift card. Now, my son got the $25 gift card out of one of these bags. That was
Nice.
He was incredibly surprised and happy about that. Excuse me. But we both picked one out. So I'm going to open this right here and see what I got. Now, he got some cool stuff, and you guys got to see that. So let's see what we get here. So first off, we have, all right, Harley Quinn, number 7 from Fear State. Let me go ahead and get a better look at that for you guys. There you go. Not a big Harley Quinn fan, but my daughter is, so that is something that she will be getting her hands on. Next, I already have this issue. So there you go. This is the Joker number 7.
Nice.
Beautiful cover.
Yeah.
Next we have, I already have this issue too. That's okay though. These are awesome books. Justice League 67. This is toward the end. Yeah. That is the B cover. Next we have, this is a great series, Titans United, 1 of 7.
Yeah, that was a cool series. Was that the first one or the second one?
First.
Okay, yeah. That was a cool series. I love the art on it.
Oh yeah, really, really good. Next we have Khazar, Lord of the Savage Land, number 1. This is a variant.
Ooh.
Take a peek at that.
Oh, that's
Nice.
good.
Wow.
That's pretty wicked.
What a cover.
All right.
That is the B variant. Okay. Next we have, ooh, this looks good. I like this. This is Avengers Tech something. Issue number 2.
Very cool.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
like that. Yeah, that looks great.
Is that when Iron Man designed armor for like all the Avengers? Is that like Captain America
I think
in
so.
a
Tech
armor
on
suit?
Avengers. Yeah. That's what it looks like.
What's it called again?
Tech on Avengers. So you've got
Yeah.
you've got the star there and all that stuff. So yeah, and
Yeah,
the
it was
degrees of the A.
it was like he designed armor for all the Avengers, or they made like big like Gundam
Interesting.
like robots for him to pilot. It was something like that.
Interesting. Okay. Moving forward. Hey, this is one I do not have, and this looks wonderful. This is Detective Comics 1039, and look at this beautiful cover.
Oh, I have that one. That's a great one.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Great
The
cover.
card stock on that is amazing too.
Yes. And everything is on fire.
Yep.
I love how
Lord.
the cape is in tatters too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, here is the A cover.
Oh,
Very
nice.
cool.
That's equally awesome. Okay. Next, we have, all right, here we go. Thor number 15, Donny Cates.
Very cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then we have 2 more. Ooh, very nice. King Spawn number 1. Take a peek at this.
Oh yeah, that's pretty
Oh,
wicked.
that's a cool cover.
Wow.
Man, when those came out, they were selling like hotcakes.
Everybody had to have them.
Yeah.
Oh, got 2 more. Okay.
2 more. All right.
Spawn number 321. This is an issue I do not have. So very happy for
Oh,
that.
that's a cool cover.
That's
I
pretty
love
cool.
that cover. That's nice. And then we have Star Wars The High Republic by IDW, issue number 8.
Nice.
So for $10, what do you think?
I think
That
it's
was worth
pretty
it.
good.
That was worth it.
Now you said
Right.
they have it where every 4 has
Right.
a gift
Mine
card.
does not have gift card.
Is there anything else that's randomly inserted? Like, hey, you might get this like $20 variant cover. Or something
No.
like that, or is it just the gift card thing?
Just the gift card, but they do have, which I'm going to be bringing up next. And this is the last thing I have. They have these variant bundles. Now, these are $20, and you get it looks like you get 4 books, and they are all ratio variants. 1 in 4 bundles contain a high ratio variant, either a 1 in 100 or 1 in 50, so on and so forth. So,
Knife safety.
is
And I'll say
in
this for
effect.
anyone out there: a cool thing with these bundles it benefits the store and the customer, because for the store they can take a lot of this extra stock, these extra unsold books
Yeah.
that they have that are otherwise just going to sit there taking up space. They can bundle them and get them out where they're not getting their full price for them, but they're still getting something.
That's right.
And potentially they could turn somebody getting one of the books, they could turn them into a fan of the series where they might come back into the store then and buy more issues of it. And then for the customer, it's obvious you're getting
a ratio variant.
You're getting a lot of books for a lot less money than if you just bought them when they were new.
That's right.
Yep.
So if these were all 1 in 10s, that's $40 value that I'm paying $20 for. So already right there, you're getting your money's worth, right? Doesn't matter that some of the ratio variants go down in value, whatever. That's fine. But the point is what you're getting through here.
It's one of those things that really does benefit the seller and the buyer equally.
Very much so. Okay, so we will go ahead. I'm getting them separated from the tape right now. All right, let's
Please
go ahead.
remember knife safety.
Knife safety, ladies and gentlemen.
Please remember knife safety.
There we are. All right, so first things first. Let's get this tape off of here. This is Godzilla War for Humanity. It is cover RI, so I don't know what the ratio is for that. Um,
Let me see if I
but
can see it on it.
yeah, War for Humanity cover RI. It might be a 1 in 10, 1 in 25, something like that.
Well, it's at least a 1 in 10, right?
I know they're ratio variants, so it could be a
okay.
1 in 5.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, all right, enough with the suspense. Here's the cover.
Nice.
Cool.
Not
All
too
right, let me see if I
shabby.
can find that.
Yeah.
I like
I
are they like
see
standing
that.
on his foot?
Yeah, there's 2 little kids hanging out there.
Just standing on Godzilla's foot.
So I
That's
believe
right.
that's the 1 in 10.
Okay, so this is a 1 in 10 variant right there. There we go. Already half of my money back. Done. Now this is the Fire and Ice #1 Francavilla 1 in 10 variant. This is nice. I like this. I like this type of artwork.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's a 1 in 10 right there.
Yep.
Pretty sweet.
Right. So right
Jay,
there, that's your money in those.
Jay in our chat.
Yep.
Jay in our chat says 1 in 10 variant. I believe he's talking about the Godzilla one.
Oh, hey Jay, what's going on there, big guy?
How you doing?
Jay,
Thanks for
know
tuning
Jay
in, buddy.
very well. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, perfect. So Jay knows it's a 1 in 10. All right, this. Okay, here's a 1 in 25.
Oh,
This is Fantastic Four #10, AS RAR, 1 in 25 variant. Take a peek at that.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
I like
Is
that.
that
Cool.
not nice?
Yes.
Yep.
That is gorgeous. So a 1 in 25. Okay, so that's this right there would have paid for the bundle.
Yeah.
On its own. And then this last one here is a Virgin variant. I am unsure of the series, so I'm going to look at that first so I don't get called out again. It is, what are you? What are you?
It's a comic book.
It's Boom Studios. That is very true. This is Sirens of the City, #2, Virgin variant. Okay, take a peek.
Ooh,
Nice.
that's the Sirens of the City #2.
That's right. Good job, Sal. That's so amazing. That's wonderful. So that is not too bad right there. I think for $20,
good score.
I got a 1 in 25, 2 1 in 10s, and a Virgin variant.
And the Virgin variants are usually like they're around like a 1 in 25 usually for those.
Yeah.
Because like the regular one will be like a 1 in 10, and then the Virgin variant will be like a 125.
That is wonderful.
Correct.
Okay, so no 1 in 50s, 1 in 100s, but I will be buying more of these in the future. So that way, this is the type of thing you can roll the dice on and do pretty well. Right? Yeah. Not bad. Not
But like
bad
I said,
at all.
it's something that you get a good value for what you're paying, and it helps out the store. So they're getting to move out some of this extra supply that they just have sitting there, and hopefully make a fan of you. So you'd be like, oh well, I hadn't have picked up this book before, but since I got it, I read it. Now I'm going to pick up some more of them.
That's so true.
Perfect.
That's so true.
Why is it not moving you, Sal?
There you go. You moved me down.
Yeah, I moved you down, but it's not going to move you over.
Why?
I don't know. It's being difficult.
Well, dude, Dan has back issues. He
There we
should go
go.
next, right?
Okay, I'm just making sure because it was.
Hi, everybody.
Messing around. Okay.
Hi.
There we go.
Hi, everybody.
All right, Dan, the floor is yours, and then Sal, you
God.
have got an awesome showcase for us tonight.
All right, so I've got a pretty big stack because last week there was a small comic convention that went on near me for this store, Clandestine. Well, it's not a store; it's just the guy that does the Clandestine Comics. Excuse me, that puts on these shows fairly frequently, like every other month or so, and it's one of those ones where it's like in the hotel kind of little ballroom thing, which I always like those because it's just straight comic books.
Those are the best.
Yeah, there's no like, oh, we got the guy that's like selling weapons and the guy, like toy weapons and the guy selling all this stuff. It's, it's just.
What are we in Baltimore?
Check your weapons.
I spent $49 in total there. I spent $2 to get in because I'm on the email list, so I got the little password he has, so he gives you a discount. So $2 to get in and $47 on books. I got 44 books.
Now you teased this a little bit on Thursday, I think, either in the pre-show or even in the back room before we went live.
Yeah, and they're not all dollar books. Some of them are, some of them aren't, because a lot of them were, giving discounts because they're like, hey, it's the end of the year, let's get this stuff gone. So, so a lot of them are filler issues. I'll just run through those, pretty quick, just bam, bam, bam. So one of it is a Amazing Spider-Man number 417.
Oh, that's toward the end. Getting there, anyways.
Just the filler one. I got a bunch of Avengers here.
Nice.
That were ones I needed from the early 80s. Avengers 234.
Oh,
nice.
Gary would love that cover.
Yeah,
Avengers 235.
Ooh.
238.
That's great.
I'm not seeing the Beast on any of these covers, so I don't think it was really an Avenger.
This is from this is a great era of Avengers. Number 240.
Oh yeah,
that's cool. Is that Spider-Woman?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
Number 242.
That's great too.
Number 244.
What the heck is that thing?
They're just fighting some big weird.
The Wraiths walk among us.
Number 253.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. A lot of Vision.
Yeah, I think this was right around the time that Vision merged with the Titan supercomputer Isaac and was like taking over the world.
Wow.
If I'm not mistaken. Number 292.
That's a great cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think all the issues before that one I don't have, and I have that issue right there.
Yeah, this is when Steve Epting, I believe, was the artist on it. Number 312.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Acts of Vengeance.
Yeah,
and they're fighting.
Was such a cool storyline.
Yeah, it was. That was a great story arc.
Yeah.
And some of these, are getting into the ones where I had them, and it's just back issues that over the years, over various moves, have gone missing, and it's annoying to have to
buy them again.
That I know I had, and I didn't. It's not like I sold them or traded them, so I'm just having to, replace them. But this is, a couple of these are one of them. Like this one, number 315.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's got Spider-Man on there too.
Spider-Man. That's cool. Once again, you don't see the Beast on there at all.
No.
Well, he was. This is well
Nowhere
after
to be found.
The team.
If he was even on the team at all.
If he was even on the team at all.
Number 316.
Oh, Spider-Man again. That looks like Soviet art. It's got that flair to it.
It is Paul Ryan and Tom. Paul Ryan is the penciler and Tom Palmer is the inker.
Now, Suviak's going to be at Baltimore Comic-Con. That is a man I have been hunting for his signature for a long time, and I cannot wait to put a book in front of him.
Gotcha. That's awesome. Palmer.
Yeah.
Make sure you bring a weapon.
Yes.
Annual number 11.
Very cool.
Nice.
And
back when annuals cost $1.
Yeah. And annual number 16 when they raised the price of the high price of $125.
Wow. People were throwing a fit.
Yeah. Fast forward to today.
If
comic books are anything over $225, I won't buy them. Yes, you will. We all will.
Some more book. Yeah, another book I'm working on that was not a super long running book, but I'm working on trying to get a complete run of it. Is the first Blue Beetle series that DC did. So
Ted Kord, right?
Yeah. So I picked up number 16.
Oh, great cover.
Yes. Number 17.
That's
Nice.
wonderful. See, I had a ton of Marvel. You've got all the DC going on right now. That's great.
And the final issue of the series, number 24.
That is great.
Very cool.
Yeah, so I think I'd have to look at my list. I can't. I think I'm about a dozen issues or so away from completing the run.
Wow.
12 issues, 15 issues, something like that. I'm over. I believe I'm over halfway through completing the run.
Wow. Oh, Sal, by the way,
Yes. Yes.
what's your X-Men run at?
Oh yeah, my Unbroken run.
Yeah.
Yeah, that starts at 95.
95. What a dude.
But yeah. So I'm trying to work on that run. I also am trying to work on the original Booster Gold books. Those are a little more pricey because
Yeah.
Booster Gold is, I guess, a slightly more popular character. You've actually seen him show up in live action, even as opposed to Ted Kord, who hasn't, even though it's the live action. I mean, it wasn't really Booster, but they did announce a future thing for him. So
Yes. Yeah, and that's why he's hot right now.
yeah. So I also got some old books for my favorite character, Captain America. So I got 185.
Oh.
Yeah, that's nice.
191.
Captain America and the Falcon.
The Trial of the Falcon.
That's great.
194.
Wow.
Nice.
Trojan Horde.
I believe that's Kirby that drew that too.
I think he was doing Captain America at that time.
He came back to Marvel and was doing Captain America for a while.
Yeah.
I believe that he did this one too, number 204.
That's a great cover. That's a nice looking copy too.
Yeah. It's a pretty good. I mean, it's when you look at it close and you can see a little couple defects, but
Yeah.
I think if I were to get this graded, I'd say it would probably go somewhere in the mid 8s.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I've seen plenty of 8s that present like 9s.
Yeah. This one that I really wasn't even aware that this book existed until I saw it in the bin. I was like, all right, I'll take it. Giant size Captain America number 1.
Oh.
Which was probably number 1 of 1.
Big pages.
But, hey, Stanley and Jack Kirby.
Right.
I love it.
Can't go wrong there. That's it for my caps. I got this book, which I thought I knew it was a reprint. When I pulled out, the guy's like, that's not the original. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't think you would have this in a dollar bin if it was the original. So I knew it was a reprint. I thought it was an older reprint than it was. It turned out to be like a mid 90s thing, but still, whatever. It's a buck. It's the reprint of Detective number 38.
Yeah, that's the dollar bin. That's just the dollar bin.
Yeah,
now,
I mean, whatever.
Now some of those earlier reprints fetch a couple bucks, though.
No, this one is all tore up.
Oh,
when I actually took it out of the bag to read, like the whole, I'll show you guys. The whole, the whole back cover is like,
oh,
and it's very thin. Like I said, I knew it was a reprint, so I wasn't like, oh my god, I found this treasure. I was just like, oh, whatever. I'm throwing these books here. It'll be a cool thing. It came sometime after the death of Superman because they had
the trade.
The trade on there.
So late 90s.
1995.
Wow.
There you go.
Right in the middle.
And it doesn't reprint the whole issue. It just reprints a little bit of it. So, like I said, I was like, whatever. It's a buck. It'll be a fun thing to just have in the in the box with all the detective books.
Right on.
Then one step closer to completing my DeMatteis Giffen McGuire Justice League run, the annual number 2.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a cool cover.
Yeah.
That's great. Is that international?
Yeah, this was one that was international.
Nice. Before it went to America.
Yeah, it was Justice League, then it was Justice League International, and then I asked him when I interviewed him, I was like, it went through a couple name changes. Why? What was that for? He's like, well, first it was Justice League, and then since we had these characters from like Russia and these other places on it. We're like, oh, it'll be Justice League International. But then the book was so popular that when they did Justice League Europe, he's like, well, this can't really be international if we have that one. So that's when they made it Justice League America.
Wow.
I got a couple of these issues. This is not a series that I like really. I haven't been actively trying to complete it, but I'll pick up, whenever I'm flipping through stuff and I come across issues, I'll pick them up.
Yeah.
As I pick up more and more of them, I'll get more serious about completing the run. But it's Sandman Mystery Theater number. It's hard to tell. Number 4.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty cool. Love it.
Kevin liked that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 4. Well, this isn't the Sandman. This isn't Sandman from the Neil Gaiman run. This is the Golden Age Sandman.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
So this was like a detective noir kind of book.
Wow.
I got number 4 and number 54.
Wow. Love those covers.
Yes, the series. This would make, if they ever adapted this, it would make a fantastic TV series.
Wow.
I got a bunch of X-Men here. Like I said, some of these were ones I had, and I don't know what happened to them, so I'm just having to replace them. But number 287.
Cool.
Great book.
Yes. Number.
Is it all uncanny?
Yeah, it's all uncanny. Number 322.
That's right along the Onslaught storyline. Pretty close to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's who it was that took out
punched him
up there.
Yeah, he punched him. He punched him from like across the country or something.
Wow.
324.
Yeah.
I always like it when like Wolverine's like mask is like half torn off his face and stuff.
327.
I like that cover.
Yep. Yeah, that's a cool cover. Number 328.
Yep.
Wow, that's great.
Number 329.
This is the Bone Claw era, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Number 330.
Ooh.
Yep. And again, it's always annoying to have to buy books that you had.
Yeah.
You could still have that should be somewhere. But whatever.
And watch, you'll find those books like tomorrow.
Hey, you know what? Then I'll throw the extra ones up on eBay, or I'll just give them out, to trick-or-treaters at Halloween.
There you go.
331.
It's a great cover.
Yeah, that's a great issue. That's where Iceman gets taken over by the White Queen.
Yeah.
And she kind of shows him how much potential he has and
how much power he actually has.
That's the second part from X-Men Unlimited number 10 too. Is that right?
I think so.
The one from Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So lots of cool things happen in that book.
And then jump ahead to 462.
Oh.
House of M.
Yep, with the classic Claremont and Davis team on there.
Yep.
And then I got these, which these are not in good condition. They are beat up. They are
well loved.
Scribbled on the cover with a marker. But I don't care. It's because stuff like that happened that I'm able to afford these books. Fantastic Four, number 97.
Oh.
Brandon Vermont would like that, huh?
Yeah, very much so.
He'd probably have a much better copy of it.
He probably does.
And Fantastic Four, number 98.
Ooh,
this kind of chunk taken out of the cover here, but still.
Yeah.
But you've got it now, and that's all that matters.
Like I said, I've got a few of the Stanley Jack Kirby Fantastic Four books. They're all from, they're all from later ones. They're all beat up and look like a dog chewed on them. But you know what? They're complete and they're
$3,100.
Yes, they're complete.
Now you paid $1 for those, or more than $1?
Yeah, those were about $1.
Wow.
That's why I said, I got some good deals on here because they were doing a lot of, some of them were like buy one get one free. I still got a few more too.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
They were doing like buy one get one free. Or you'd put the books out there and they count them up and be like, all right, you got 27 books here. Like, just give me 20.
Wow.
Another one, I don't have the full miniseries of this. I think I got this is the 5th one I have of it, so I'm like 7 issues away from completing it. Crisis on Infinite Earths number 10.
Yes, great
Nice.
stuff. I
Check
think
out the
I'm
Spectre in that one.
yeah, definitely. I think I'm 2 or 3 issues from finishing that whole series.
I've got 1, 2, and 3. Now I've got this one, and then I've got the one with the one where Flash dies.
I'm gonna take a look real quick.
So I am.
Oh, I have 1 through 11. I'm missing issue 12.
Oh, well, there you go. You're a lot closer than I am to
That's all
complete.
I'm missing.
The Supergirl one is going to be the pricey one for me, but again, that's going to be the last one unless I like find some really great deal on it. That's going to be the last one I get to
This one?
complete it. Yes. This is one that I was anxious to show off when Gary was on here, so I'll have to show it to him later. Or maybe if you watch this, you'll see it. Bernie Wrightson, Master of the Macabre, issue 2.
Oh man, you need to send him a picture of that.
Yeah.
That is something else.
I saw this and I was like, I didn't even know this was a thing, but picking it up, Gary will 100% know what it is.
Yep. You'll be like, I've got 25 issues of it right here in this box.
I got Green Lantern, Green Arrow number 105.
Nice.
Ooh. Is that Superman?
No,
that is Dr.
Valor?
Light? No.
Sonar. Yeah, Sonar.
Wow. Sal, you were way closer than I was.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't that close.
Name-wise, though.
This is a pretty cool Mike Grell cover for Green Lantern, Green Arrow number 108.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yep, that's pretty cool.
Wow.
This was after Hard Traveling Heroes, and then the book was canceled, and they brought it back later.
Right.
I got 3 more here. Speaking of them, of Green Arrow and Mike Grell, I got Green Arrow number 1.
Very
cool.
You
go. I've got the trade over there for that. That's amazing.
And going through the box, going back, because I went there and then I went Christmas shopping afterwards, and knowing what I ended up getting for Christmas presents, I'm like, oh, I could have had a couple more bucks to spend. He had not just this issue in the box, but he had like the first 20 or so issues of the run. Like if I would have known that, like I would have just like picked up all of them. But I definitely saw the first one. I'm like, I'm gonna get that.
Now, if I remember right, that takes place almost directly after Longbow Hunters.
Yeah, it does. He did Longbow Hunters, and then he started the regular series.
Yeah.
And he wrote the regular series in real time. So 1 year of issues, 12 issues would be 1 year of time in Green Arrow's life.
Wow, that's
so he actually aged him throughout the book.
Wow.
I got 1 issue I was really needing, New Mutants number 82.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty wicked.
I am now 2 issues away from the complete run. I need the big book, the 98.
Yep.
And then I need the New Mutants Summer Special, which is a very inexpensive book. Just have to find a copy of it.
There you go.
And then the last book that I got there to show off, which it's one of those old ones that you find for a good price. You just get it. Detective Comics number 295.
Wow.
That's cool.
Nice 10 center. That is great.
And this here, that's that white. That's on the bag. That's not on the book.
Wow.
So you can see that that's just when I was taking the price tag off of them. The price.
How's the condition of the book? Is it solid? Is it good?
It's not great. You could tell. It's you can kind of tell at the top of the cover. It's
gotcha.
The cover is almost completely detached. And
make a wish.
But it's an old detective. It's a 10 center. It was $1.
Can't pass it up.
Yeah, can't beat that.
Yeah, like I always say, I would rather have a poor copy and have it in the collection than not have it at all.
It's better to have some copy than no copy.
Exactly. You know, maybe if I'm ever fortunate enough to one day come into a great sum of money and I can go back and upgrade some of these books, you know, I can do that. But like I said, I would rather, you know, for a book like this or for like the Fantastic Fours, if it was something where like, you know, I got $50 to spend, I would rather spend the $50 and get like, you know, 40 copies of books that are in that kind of condition than spend the $50 to get one.
Right on. Okay,
very cool.
Sal, the spotlight is yours. You are the main attraction, sir. Let's go ahead and get you in
Front and center.
Well, maybe.
Trying.
There
Work
we
that
go.
magic. Well, I'm over here now.
Computer's not gonna stop me. All right,
Welcome.
let's do this, Sal. The floor's yours.
There we go.
Thank you. Great pickups, Dan, by the way. You too, Tim. Got good stuff. Good stuff. So for Showcase, Gary usually pulls a handful of books off the shelf and says, here you go. I'm going to show you these books, you know. So I don't really have that luxury. I do have a slab box right here, and there's 34 slabs in this book. So what I'll have you gentlemen do is pick a number between 1 and 34. I will pull out that slab. We'll take a look at it, and if there's a story to it, I'll give you that.
All right.
So, Tim, why don't you go first? Pick a number between 1 and 34.
I'll pick
there's okay, go ahead.
22.
22. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. This is a non-slabbed or non-signed copy, but it is Wolverine number 2.
Hey, I got that.
Should pull it out of the bag? No, there we go.
Classic Frank Miller cover.
9.4, baby.
Wow, that's that book is in my short list of books to get slabbed.
So the only story I have for that is I need number 4 slabbed. I have 1, 2, and 3 slabbed. So
wow.
But do you have them all slabbed with the same grade?
No, I do not.
See, that's what you got to do. You got to pick one grade and get all 4 of them with the same grade.
9.8.
That's going to be tough for that's going to be tough with that book. I can tell you right now. I did try it with the X-Men Jim Lee covers, the connecting covers. I have 3 of the 4 books up there as a 9.8.
Wow.
Well, the Wolverine ones, I'm not saying you have to get a 9.8. Like that one was a 9.4, right? You could get all the 9.4s.
I'll just settle for getting number 4 slabbed. Okay. Unlike everybody, ladies and gentlemen, they let you think that I have money, which I do not. All my available money goes to the slabs. Okay, I do not have a ton of money.
His children don't get fed. His wife gets no anniversary gifts.
That's right. My daughter eats ramen noodles because she likes it, not because she has to.
He doesn't have money, he says, as you can see the thousands of dollars of books he has on the wall behind him.
Mm-hmm.
It's all invested.
All right, Dan, you're next. Pick a number.
Number 7.
Ooh, you're gonna get a signed book. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5,
I am.
6,
Merry Christmas
7.
to me.
Right on.
You're gonna see a slab book.
You heard him. He said, "I'm gonna get it." That's a binding verbal contract.
Ooh, you're in for a delight on this one. It is Batman number 1 from the New 52. Dual signed.
9.8.
Nice. Yep. Is that Snyder and Capullo?
Yeah.
That is Snyder and Capullo.
Nice.
First print?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
First printing. Where's a good angle for this?
Very nice.
There we go.
That's a big book.
And Wes just chimed in the chat. He says, I got a nice hoodie. Thank you, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Wes. How's it going?
Wes?
Just showing off some slabs.
Okay. Yeah, showing off some slabs. All right, Tim, you're next.
I am going to go, let's go with number 12. Ethan's
12.
Age.
Right. Oh, this is a recent one.
Oh, wow.
This is a number
nice.
23.
I like it. That's nice.
I did not pay that price that you see on that cover. That was not the price I paid. Trust me on that one.
That's the one where Black Widow gets the symbiote, right?
That is correct.
It's a great cover.
It's a Virgin cover too, which is great.
Yeah.
All right, Dan.
All right. What number does the how many books do you have in there?
Goes up to 34.
I will say 32.
All right. Come on, get out of there.
He's got to work it out.
This was a nice one. So this is the Batman Who Laughs #1, the sketch cover.
That's
signed by Tony Daniels.
Wow, at a 9.8.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you say sketch cover, was that one that he drew, or it was like where he drew it right on there, or was it just okay?
I shouldn't call it a sketch cover. I should call it the black and white.
Oh,
yeah.
Probably what I should call it. Because back when I bought these, I got the regular A, I got the Virgin cover of that. Then you get the black and white as well.
Yeah, the ink.
So I've got three. The ink one.
That's so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
All right, Tim, you're up.
Let's go with number 3.
Ooh, this is one of my favorites.
Uh-oh.
Venom 164.
Oh.
9.6, using the negative space, finding with antivenom.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this one is signed. It's signed by John Tyler Christopher. But if you look, his signature is right there by the leg.
That's great.
You wouldn't even notice it. You would think it's like part of the cover with antivenom.
That's awesome.
That is super cool.
Yeah.
Wow, what a book.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Getting to see the archives of Sal's Slab collection.
All right, Dan. We want to do one more round after Dan? All right.
All right, I will go 25.
25.
I'm curious to see what he brings out, ladies and gentlemen. It's like golf.
I know.
Will Dan get an eagle or will he get just a birdie?
Well, he's going to see a 9.8. That's what he's going to see. Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man, number 300.
Ooh,
the Virgin cover.
Oh,
wow.
Signed by Tyler Kirkham.
It's an eagle, ladies and gentlemen, an eagle.
Nice.
That's great. That's an awesome cover.
Yeah.
All right, Tim.
Let's go with a hole in one.
Oh,
number 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Dan got to see the black and white. You get to see the Virgin cover of that one.
Wow.
Nice. And you don't have those stored right with each other in there.
I don't know why, but I don't.
Both signed, both 9/8. That's
Nice.
Gorgeous.
Yep.
All right, so I will go with, for the last one, I will say let's go with number 18.
All right. 3, 4, 5.
Used to be able to smoke at 18. You can't anymore. You have to be 21.
Yeah, 18 used to be the age where you got to do all the fun stuff. Now it's the 8, what is it, the legal age for
voting.
Voting. And you got the Incredible Hulk number 449.
There that is.
9.2. Out of my personal collection, rolled the dice and threw that into CGC. Came back at a 9.2.
The ultimate slab guy.
Yeah. Nice. And we were just talking about, we all had a Thunderbolts bolt.
Yes.
Yep. All right. So out of this stash, I have to show you a couple of nice ones that I liked.
Okay.
So let me just throw this one in there. This is Action Comics 1000 Art Germ.
Oh, that is a must-have for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and it's signed too. Nice.
Yeah.
So, signed by Art Germ. Yep.
That's great.
Let's Let's see.
I'm on a big art germ kick right now, and I don't think that's going to
There you
stop
are.
anytime soon.
Ooh, yeah.
Sal is with the putter, ladies and gentlemen. He has an
Oh,
eye
actually,
on
this
the
was an
hole.
okay cover.
We'll
I'll
just-
show
we'll
you, but it was an
talk
okay
for the next
cover.
one.
We are asking for
Uh,
quiet in the crowd,
we
ladies
go.
and gentlemen. No talking.
Detective Comics 1000,
Wow.
Cool.
dual signed by Doug Manicky and Patrick Gleason.
What a
Oh.
beautiful chip shot into
That
the
is a
fairway,
cool
ladies and gentlemen.
cover.
It's a fairway, ladies and gentlemen.
What a great job. Sal is moving with his caddy.
Mhm.
Gary the caddy, and
Mm-hmm.
they're discussing something. We can't quite see what it is, ladies and gentlemen. My co-host Dan may be able to read lips. I'm unsure, but we'll find out here in a minute. Oh, he's pulling out a 7-iron, ladies and gentlemen. It seems he may be going for the pitching wedge.
Nope.
You can stop me anytime.
I know.
So this box of slabs that you have here, what is these are ones you got out of your storage facility?
No, all my slabs are actually in my house. I don't have any slabs in my storage.
He
Okay.
is lying, ladies and gentlemen. Don't believe that. They are scattered in lock boxes, buried across the country, and only Sal knows where they are.
It'll be like National Treasure where I got to leave a clue for the next one. This is a pretty cool one. Wolverine number 3.
Oh, that is a cool
Torpedo Comics. Was it? No, I'm sorry. Comics Elite exclusive variant.
That's great.
And this is signed by Adi Granoff.
Nice.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. All right, and for my last one that I will show you,
he is 15 under par, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if he
Spider-Man number 1.
Oh, nice.
Out of my personal collection when I bought this off the rack.
Out of the park.
Rolled the dice and sent it in.
Ends the round with a hole-in-one.
Yes, sir. Way to go, Sal. That is amazing. Golf claps all around. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job.
So let me ask, how is the
That's great, Sal.
How is the how do you determine like the organization for your slabs? Because in that box, like it's clearly not alphabetical because you have Batman, you have Spider-Man, you have the Hulk with the Thunderbolts and that. So are you when you get them, are you just putting them away like kind of chronological order of when you get them? Or are they just kind of temporarily there until they go into the regular stuff? Or
so no, my slabs are complete chaos. I tried to organize them, like get all my slabs that are signed together. Like those the Batman Who Laughs ones.
Yeah,
those should have been together. I thought they were together, but in my recording of my shorts for my channel, I've been pulling out. I should do this one. I should do this one, and then I put them back in the box in a different area, like I said. Get this going back in there. So no, they are mixed. At least this one is really mixed. We'll have one box over here that you cannot see. That is all non-signed. I got a box over here that is completely signed. That all of it is signed in there. So it's just
you got him to sign the box.
Yeah, because that's worth money. Now I'm going to slab the box.
It would be pretty cool to have like a short box to carry with you and just get like every creator that you
just sign it.
Sign the side of the box and just have like a massive amount of signatures on there.
Yeah. Or I could go to one creator and have like 30 books and say, sign all these, sign this box, and then I can get all the books back graded. They go right into that box and it's his box.
Hey, there you go. The Claremont box.
I'm close to that because I've got a whole row of Claremont up there.
Wow.
So
all right, ladies and gentlemen.
Gary, I hope that satisfies Gary's showcase.
I think so. I that is a wonderful job, Sal. Those are amazing slabs. I love seeing stuff from your collection. It's always something awesome and spectacular, and it's definitely encapsulated. So there's that too.
It's definitely encapsulated.
I think we had great books all around today, gentlemen. I think it was wonderful. Dan, you brought the heat with those Avengers and the Silver Age books. That was wonderful.
Especially at the price you got them at. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, like I
that's
said,
super amazing.
44 books for $47.
And you can't beat that. I got some awesome books today at Nirvana, Sal,
Yeah, they
showing
did.
the slabs and all of our polls. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you can expect every week right here at the Codex Station. If you haven't done it already, make sure to hit the like, share, subscribe, or follow wherever you are at. And if you don't know where you're at, just look because it should say at the Codex Station right there. All the social media platforms where we're live streaming right now. Once again, hitting that like, share, subscribe, and follow helps channels like us out. It's very beneficial. We would love it if you did that. We would love to have you come back and enjoy more episodes like this all the time, every time. Also, ladies and gentlemen, you can head over to thecodexstation.com for all your Codex needs. Get some merch, meet the team, and so much more. Check out the wonderful job that Sal did with the website. It looks gorgeous and amazing every day. So
It's
go.
ranked #1 on the dark web.
Absolutely. There you go. And that is something. So thecodexstation.com, ladies and gentlemen. Sal, when you're not doing Codex stuff, where can people find you?
All right. You can always find me on YouTube under Sal's Comic Corner and also under Instagram as the Slab Guy 77.
There you go. And the gentleman below you is the road manager, Dan the Kelly Art, former owner of X, former owner of Twitter, former owner of Instagram. Now he just promotes. Dan, let us know your gospel.
You can find me on Instagram at Dan Kelly Art. I post my gospel. Yeah, I'll post that later on.
There you go.
I post art and music on there a few times a week. So come check me out. Give me a follow. I'm working towards 1,000 followers. That's my goal for 2024.
1K for DK.
Yes, 1K for DK.
Get that big D across the finish line.
I also thank you. I also run a meme page on Facebook. That's a lot of fun. Called
We're doomed.
We're all doomed. So
we're sorry. I had a little brain fart there. Called We're all doomed. So let's have a laugh while the world burns. It's a lot of fun. You should come.
It's great.
Yeah, it is.
I, like the other guys on here, contribute to the Comic Character of the Day site on Facebook. That's how a lot of us met. And so come check that out. We got the character of the day, the cover of the day, the question of the day, the random panel of the day, and then whatever else people can post on there.
I think some people post like a thing Thursday as well.
Yeah. A couple people have kind of adopted their own thing that they post on there, and it's a community that's free for everyone. So as long as it's nothing that's like hateful or attacking anyone, like it's it's fair game.
It's a great place to go. Super awesome, wonderful people. We're all in there, so you can interact with all of us on any given day.
And Gary's not here. We'll give a shout out. I give a shout out to him, to his store that he is a co-owner of, Comic Logic in Loudoun County, Virginia. As he likes to say, the only comic shop in Loudoun County.
There you go.
And, me and Sal have been there multiple times.
It's a good shop.
And
comic books make you strong.
Yes. And he also does his Ye Grumpier Old Nerds show on Facebook. Was it the third?
Second, third.
Every
three Thursdays.
It's
Thursdays that end in 3.
The first Thursday of the month is their preview show.
Yeah.
Then the second and third is the
Grumpier Old Nerds.
Yeah. Well, they talk about everything pulp culture, and they say, "Get off our lawn."
Yes,
that's right. Sal, Dan, Jamie, you guys are in there all the time.
Yeah,
I haven't gotten a chance to check an episode out yet, but I'm going to make my way over there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, facebook.com/comic character of the day. Take a peek at that. And we are out of here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time tonight. I have very much appreciated it. I know these gentlemen right here with me have appreciated your time as well. We hope to see you back next week. Until then, my name is Tim. This guy over here is Sal the Slab Guy. Down below is Dan the Kelly Art, and we will see you next time. I'm waiting for
it. Waiting for it.
Is there
now?
Maybe? Dan?
For the gaping holes?
There it is.
Thank you.